Have you ever seen a giant catfish and wondered how old is that fish? Well, stay tuned. We're going to talk about it. Listen, folks, big catfish are captivating. Both seasoned catfish anglers like myself and casual observers love to see big catfish and wonder how old are those giant fish. While the three major species of catfish in America, the blue catfish, the channel catfish, and the flathead catfish, are all capable of reaching 50 pounds, only the blue catfish is capable of reaching 130 plus pounds. These massive catfish have captivated anglers for centuries, and while many things around their lives remain a mystery, one thing is not, and that is their age. Now, the only way to accurately measure the age of a catfish, or any fish for that matter, is by using the otolith. Now, what is an otolith? Well, some people call it an ear stone or an ear bone. Basically, what it is a calcium carbonate formation inside the head of a catfish. Now, just like a tree, an otolith develops a ring for every year of growth. Now, biologists are able to take these otoliths, put them under a microscope, count the rings, and get an accurate determination of how old a fish is. Now, there is a downside to this highly accurate way of measuring a fish's age, and that is, well, the fish has to be dead to extract the otolith. Now, growth rates on catfish vary greatly, so there's a lot of things besides age that come into play in determining how big a catfish will get. Now, obviously, a catfish has to live a long time to get big, but there's a lot of other important factors like the genetics of the fish and the body of water that they live in that all play a major role in determining how big they will ultimately become. Now, just to show you how much the age and weight of catfish can vary, researchers in Texas found a 19-year-old catfish that weighed 110 pounds. They had a 12-year-old catfish that weighed 92 pounds. Now, while many people will tell you that these giant catfish are 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 years old, the truth is, rarely do any of these catfish age past 25 years old. Over the years, several state record catfish that were aged using their otolith that were in the 100 to 120 pound range were found to be only 18 to 23 years old. Back in 2004, the world record for a blue catfish was broke out of Lake Texoma at 121 pounds. It lived in captivity for several years. Many people visited and seen it, and it made catfishing kind of popular. Once it finally died, researchers determined that the age of this giant catfish was 23 years old. In the end, it's a perfect set of circumstances that allow a catfish to turn into a giant catfish, and age is just one of them. Even in perfect circumstances where fish are released, they are well fed, and they have great water conditions, it's rare, if ever, that a catfish in America lives past 30 years old. So the next time you hear somebody say that 100-pound catfish is 100 years old, you'll know the truth. Well, folks, if you made it this far, thank you for watching. Here are a couple more videos that I think you're gonna like. I'd watch that one, and then that one. No, do that one first and then that one. I don't know. Just watch them both. They're both good.